Now let's talk about the obligations of those of you here that have some time in the fire service, and those of you that have rank and are responsible for teams of firefighters. Let's talk to you for a moment. Let me ask you these questions. Do we have a few cowboys out there that have passion and high spirits, and maybe their actions will get themselves or somebody else hurt? Of course. Do we also have firefighters in our departments that have no passion or spirit, and they're just coasting through this profession as a social connection or a promised pension without contributing? Absolutely. So what the rest of us have to make sure is that we set the example and the tone to provide change so that it can happen. As an officer or senior member, you should have by now earned your respect by your performance and your character. You represent the history and traditions of all the firefighters that came before you. It must be expressed to the new generation what is acceptable and what is expected, exactly like those firefighters in the 108 when I was a young firefighter. Do you remember what attributes and qualities of character I said they displayed? Let me repeat them so that you'll see how they spell out the word history. Honesty, for H. I, for integrity. S, self-discipline. T, teamwork. O, obedience to duty. R, respect. Why? Yourself be true. All of these attributes set the standards for excellence. For you chief officers out there, you have to be observant of everything. You have to be concerned with the readiness of your units and department. And of course, that includes right down to the members' level of performance. Some believe that it's a measure of training that's important. Well, that may only be a collection of certificates. How well the members operate as individuals and teams is what measures performance. It includes decisions and actions of response, size up, apparatus positioning, water supply, the techniques of forcible entry, the coordinated actions and efforts of search, ventilation, and attack. That is what will save lives and keep us all safe. Every response offers you the opportunity to observe these actions. Every response. If any of that is deficient, you have an obligation to say something or do something about it. And this can be accomplished as easy as reviewing with the members the operations just performed at a fire and emergency. It can be as informal as tailboarding, discussing the job behind the apparatus, or a post-fire critique back at the firehouse. Just the fact that you are interested enough to discuss and critique our collective actions, includes yours and mine as the chief, shows your level of commitment, concern, and love of the members. To use that word, love, for some of us is rather awkward and corny. In our line of work, we get to realize that life is fragile. You might regret that you never took the opportunity to say that to someone that had meaning in your life, or someone that gave of themselves of you. And with that, I've also been given the gift and the privilege that my wife was able to join me here at the FDIC this year. And Pat has been a major influence in my life, helped me make change. And I want to thank you for also making changes in your life to accommodate me in my career. Thank you, and I love you. And for the rest of us, if you can't bring yourself to say that word, then maybe just the act of offering influence and promoting change would be just as appropriate. So I say to each and every one of you, I love you. God bless you, and stay safe. Thank you. Oh, come on. I love you.
All righty. Thank you very much for being here. We just want to really say once more to all of you that came, thank you. You see us out in the hall, we really mean it. We'd like to get to meet each and every one of you we can. Be safe. God bless. We'll see you again back here next year. Thank you to the Brennan family for coming. Mrs. Brennan, God bless. We really do love you. God bless you all. Bye-bye.